Greetings, beloved. Hello, it's Dr. Amanda Noelle, and we have a special twin flame new moon reading energy report. This is the three things twin flames need to know about the new moon in Scorpio, November 7th, 2018. Welcome. I'm Dr. Amanda Noelle. I am the twin flame matchmaker. I'm a clairvoyant, and I help single spiritual women rapidly manifest and sometimes even moonifest, since this is the new moon energy update, their ultimate beloved. So there's going to be a potent new moon. It's happening 15 degrees in Scorpio on Wednesday, November 7th at exactly 9:02 a.m. That's Pacific Standard Time. And before we dive into the three things you need to know, just a general flavor of this new moon. And I'm going to go much deeper on this in an upcoming video, a new moon full astrology report and energy, twin flame energy update. But these are the three most important things you do need to know. All right, so the general flavor is that, each new moon, it does bring us an opportunity to plant the new seeds, new beginnings. And this month, the moon is married together with the sun in Scorpio. And so we're going to be in a bit of a rebirth. And when we're in the new moon, where there's this dark sky, we are in that blackness of the feminine. And this Scorpio lunation actually offers us a time for deep reflection, an opportunity for resolution in the dark. Scorpio is an intense space, it's an intense sign. I know I have some beloved soul family and friends, and actually, my only brother is a Scorpio, and they have powerful energy. So, Scorpio is powerful. It sometimes can be a little intense, but this is about really clearing and cleaning up the space for something big to come into your life. This new moon is all about embracing change, a little bit of it may come with some intensity. I know I've already been going through some intense upgrades, and that's why it's important to really prepare for this new moon and to create a sacred space at the new moon to bring in all of these raw energies. And that's why every month at Aphrodite University, we do a complimentary new moon cacao ceremony. It's happening this month live on November 7th, new moon in Scorpio. And you can come if you're female. All women are welcome to come manifest your love, your business, your life goals. And we will be getting together to create sacred space, sipping cacao, BYO. You'll get some instructions on how to craft your elixir. And you can go ahead and click the link I'll place in the description box so you can learn more and register for this free event where you'll get a monthly lecture from me. This one is called Yoni Money, Activating the Money Codes of Isis. It's a perfect time where you'll discover the ancient symbolism of Mary Magdalene, Mona Lisa, and yes, Isis. And this is what's displayed on the US dollar bill. So please, if you have a dollar bill or if you're on the Euro system or the peso or whatever, bring something in your local currency, as well, ideally, as a dollar bill. You'll also learn the fundamental financials of manifesting your feminine currency, which I call Yoni money. And we'll discover the three deadly sins that will stop your womb wealth that women often keep working hard like a man. So I'm going to give you some of my three most powerful things to avoid. And then you'll experience an incredible moon goddess Yoni money activation ceremony. And we'll be creating some manifestation magic in the space of relationships, business, self-care, wealth, health, you name it. And bring a pen and pencil because we always write out our goals for the new moon. And it's amazing. You'll see how quickly you'll manifest your goals when you create not only a cacao ceremony, but do a ceremony every month on the new moon. It's rapidly changed my life. And it's so exciting to share this. Okay, let's dive in. My sisters, three things twin flames need to know about this November 7th new moon. And let me see if there are any commenters. Welcome, welcome. All right. So feel free if you want to enter in the chat box. I know right now we're on live stream with the Google Hangout app. It's a little different. I usually do the live stream, but for some reason it hasn't been working for the last 4 weeks. And you can chat where you're from and any questions you have. But now I will go in for the report and reading. So, calling in Aphrodite, the goddess of love. Okay, so the first thing that you need to know about this new moon is that we are going through a major shift in the balance of the feminine and the masculine. So, Scorpio is the lightest of the light and the darkest of the dark combined. This is a time to explore your polarity, and there's no meeting halfway with this energy. It's a complete boom, merging, mixing of the highs and lows, which is why it creates those shakes, the intensity. I know there have been earthquakes and intense things going on. I know in many people around me, they've been experiencing some intense experiences already just leading up to this new moon. We had the Pittsburgh massacre and the number 11, which I'll also be talking about. We're doing an 11/11 ceremony. But as we lead up to this new moon, there might be some intense energy. So it's all about balancing feminine, masculine polarity. With Scorpio being sextile, its planetary ruler, which is Pluto, and trine a more feminine, dreamy Neptune, this is going to be an especially great time to start over with a sort of sacred marriage within your own feminine and masculine. And this is going to be aspected by a yin yang balance within, and if you seek it, you can find it with your twin flame. Now, if you're not united with your twin flame yet, don't worry. That's what I'm here to help you with. But if you are even just in that path of merging with this person, it's time to marry yourself in your own yin and yang balance. So the balance is really connecting to Pluto's influence, which is all about passion and purpose, with Neptune's feminine balance of the feminine medicine, bliss, magic, and compassion, acceptance. So the new moon trine Neptune is going to give some creative bursts. It's going to give some sensitivity, some deep empathic qualities. You might already be an empath. That's wonderful. And you might feel a little raw, a little tender. So this is a great time to do some art, to express yourself, but you might feel a little vulnerable and raw. So, for someone like myself, I really enjoy taking time to tap into my body and take warm baths or swim in spring water. Luckily, I'll be doing that on the new moon. I'll be over in Bali. I'm leaving as soon as I get my passport in my hands. We had a little intense activation there. But to create a sacred space for self-care, that is one really powerful tip to help you integrate the feminine, masculine, this intense polarity that you're going to experience. To dial down that intensity, that quakiness, the self-care piece cannot be spoken of highly enough. Okay, so the second one, we are going to embrace our darkness. Yes, it is time to embrace the darkness. Unfortunately, there is no avoiding our fear, our darkness, but fortunately, when we do, we can unapologetically stand in our power and we can actually move through the fear. So, this provides a new path coming from forgiveness, coming from acceptance, coming from that unconditional love that is required from us as we bring in the Neptune quality. So, it's a great opportunity if you do have some intense situations or vibrations coming into your life to really turn that pain into peace, to find the eye of the storm. There's always that eye, to find that stillness within the craziness and do some deep breathing. Connect, scan your environment. That's a really powerful tool that somatic body workers or somatic healers use, is when you're experiencing intensity, just scan with your eyes and look around you. What is going on in the physical world? And this actually helps to slow down the intensity in the brain signals that are like because you take in so much. You might want to do that right now. Just look around the room, or if you're outside, just look around and breathe in that nice breath into your womb space and heart space. So there's going to be a gift in the shadow. There's going to be a gift in the initiation. The truth is, just because you can't always see the gift right away, it might feel like, whoa, I went to the gate. I'm ready to hop on a plane to Bali. I'm supposed to be there a week from today to lead a very special retreat. I will be there. And it turns out that I didn't have a whole 6 months extra on my passport. And somehow when I read over the whole, visa page on Indonesia, did not know that you have to have a 6-month buffer at the end of your expiring passport. So I did not get on the plane. My twin flame and I were really excited to have our second trip in Bali, going over there together. And I had to say, bye, Jack. I'll see you in Bali, I hope. And having this sense of responsibility, I'm planning to be a mother. I've been leading this retreat for several years now. I think this is my fifth one. And it's just like, wow, I didn't expect that. So we are going to have some unexpected changes. It might feel like the rug is getting pulled from underneath you. Or one of my friends in New Zealand messaged me the other day. She's like, we had a 7.7 earthquake. And this is already starting to happen because this is the core essence of Scorpio. There's a Sphinx-like energy to it. There's a shadow and there's a wisdom in the shadow. So find the gift in the shadow. If you're saying, why is this happening to me? Trust the mystery. Don't go into victim, and instead you can study, why is this happening? Or even you can just let it happen and then find the gifts afterwards. Trust the process. I've never felt more brave and powerful through something that I would consider to be a really intense activation and a negative experience of, having to go through the 24-hour passport service, going to FedEx 3 times, going to get my passport photo taken, staying up all hours of the night to get this situation sorted. But I'm bringing this feminine energy of self-care. So I hope you can do this too. If you go through something with your twin flame or with a friend or a family member, if something happens that feels kind of traumatic at this new moon, you will get through it. Just remind yourself to scan your environment, breathe into the heart and the womb, and find that shadow. Eventually you will know what it is in the truth. And then forgiveness is a powerful key. And I have some videos on forgiveness rituals. And one of my favorite ones is the Hawaiian Opo'opono. It is a prayer that goes, I'm sorry, please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. And it is so, so powerful. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. You can say it to yourself. You can say it to the passport agency. You can say it to your twin flame, even if you haven't met him or her yet. It's powerful. Okay, here's the third and the last thing that you need to know as a twin flame to prepare for this new moon in Scorpio and triumph through it. So this is going to be almost like a free pass to your higher self. We are accessing a new level of higher self wisdom. And this is not only going to be felt at this new moon, you'll be feeling into your higher self to a deeper level for probably about a whole month. It's going to be like, whoa, like I've got like a new car. I know how to drive to new dimensions. And through the rest of the year, you're going to be kind of like a new baby, learning to navigate the world in a really new and beautiful way. And for many years to come, the rest of your life, you'll have imprinted yourself with a new level of connection to source. This means you're going to be releasing some birth trauma energy, some experiences that were possibly negative during your arrival to Earth that create pathways in your nervous system that are really hard to re-imprint. I know when we go through a life experience that is somewhat negative, it can actually bring us back into our conception point negative experiences until we go back and clear that. So this is a great time to do work on birth trauma. And when you do that, you'll actually elevate your intention, consciousness into the highest realm of truth, integrity, and emotional strength, which is your higher self, your I am self. So Scorpio can easily tap into this Tao or the higher self or the higher wisdom. Even though Scorpio has kind of a negative rap, it's actually powerful for clearing, cutting through the bullshit, and getting into the truth. So, with the twin flame higher self themes, this is a time to come into peace and balance within first. Again, I talked about the yin yang balance. So, coming into peace within, you might feel some twin flame separation going on. I know I feel that right now because my twin flame is literally on the other side of the planet. We had plans to be there together. I miss him like crazy. It's also a wonderful opportunity for me to ground into my new alignment and energy. And I've learned so much from this lesson, including listening to my twin flame who said, "Babe, don't you think you should get a new passport?" And I was like, "No, I've got a couple more months. We're good. It's not that big of a deal." And that was my feminine energy going too feminine, trusting kind of the flow versus listening to an important masculine sign. So, are you ignoring signs coming from the universe, coming from the masculine? And are there pieces of truth that your twin flame is sharing to you that you're not wanting to hear? So, come back into peace within yourself. Find that place even in your body in meditations. Practice stillness and mindfulness. Meditate, take walks. It's okay to go slow this month. You can burn the calories later. In fact, when we are in fight or flight, we can actually get into adrenal fatigue and that can throw our hormones off. So if you need to go slower and practice that yin nourishing yoga, really listen to your body and your energy this month. Now, 1111 is also going to be a powerful time to align with oneself or within the union with your other half, so to speak. So, what I would love to invite you to is to come to the new moon rock cacao ceremony. If you are a female, you're welcome to register for that. And then if you are a male, I'm going to put a separate link for that 1111 ceremony that I mentioned. We'll be joining together globally around the world. People will be coming. Jack and I will be based in Bali, Indonesia. We'll be live streaming, and it's a powerful ceremony, and it's going to be a bonus for any of you women who come to the new moon, which is free as well. And every new moon provides us a sacred opportunity to plant these new seeds and awaken new visions. That's why we're going to participate first on the 7th for a raw cacao ceremony with your sisters. This is the place to set your life goals, your relationship goals, your business goals, and particularly we'll be honing into the yoni money, the feminine money codes. And it happens on 11/7. I look forward to updating you with a full new moon in Scorpio astrology report and twin flame energy update, as well as seeing you on 11/11. We'll have a few more little teasers like this one, and that full report will be coming out on Sunday. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and you can subscribe to get upcoming live streams as well as our weekly twin flame updates, astrology reports, tips, inspirations for you badass boss babes, you twin flame women, you single conscious badasses. And I send you so much love and light. And let me check with the comments and see if there's anything that came in here. It looks like, I don't know if the chat is functioning or not. Normally I can see all of your comments and there are tons of them. So it's all good. Things are aligning in perfect flow. So I'll cap it up and say namaste, namasko. Thank you so much for being here today. Bye, beloveds. Aho and peace.